Hello everybody, this is the Almighty DF and welcome back to the Almighty Movie Maker, a series where I show my capabilities and what I can do on the Windows Live Movie Maker. And I'm talking about San Diego Comic-Con. There's a lot of stuff that's been announced from Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney. So I'm going to be dividing it up into 3 videos. Yep, this is the first ever 3-parter. So we're going to start off with Nickelodeon. So if you guys have not seen my Future of the Nicktoons video, check that out, alright? I gave my own thoughts on what Nickelodeon announced like around March, April, and May. So let's get started everybody with Nickelodeon. Let's talk about Rocko's Modern Life. So Rocko's Modern Life is created by Joe Murray. If you guys remember Joe Murray, he is the creator of Camp Lazlo, which is a show that I recently talked about, as well as he's going to make the upcoming cartoon for PBS, Luna Around the World. So Nickelodeon gave us a tease trailer for the new Rocko's Modern Life TV special, and they gave the title called Static Clinge. So basically, this television special is supposed to take place after the last episode of season 4, which I guess the characters were in space for almost like I guess 20 plus years. And when they get back, so when the characters get back from from space, they notice that everything has changed. Like, they're in modern times now. Now it's a modern life. Get it? But anyways, so everybody is adapting to this new way of life. Like, Heifer and Filbert are, but Rocko isn't. He's basically just like out of the ordinary, like when it comes to the new stuff. Like, example, when they went to go see a 3D movie, like, Rocko really got punched in the face, and that was actually funny, very funny. And then at the end of the sneak peek, they basically made fun of the opening where it said reboot. Now, I just have to say this: Cartoon Network, you need to take notes, because it feels like Nickelodeon knows how to revive a show. And yes, sometimes for like profit, but using it in quality, getting the people who worked on the show to come back. That's what you're not doing. But anyways, I thought this was honestly a good trailer. I mean, it was funny. They got the original cast back: Carl Alice Rocky, Tom Kenny, Doug Lawrence, Charlie Adler. They're all back, so I found that to be very good. It's very good. And I'll leave a link to the sneak peek. So yeah, Rocko's Modern Life Static Clinge. I cannot wait for that in 2018. It's gonna be a hoot. Okay, I talked about Arnold the Jungle Movie about twice on the channel. In my top 11 anticipated animated sequels part 1, and in the original Future of Nicktoons video. And now they gave us an official sneak peek, and I have to say, this was amazing. Just to be clear again, Hey Arnold is one of my favorite Nicktoons. It was one of the most down-to-earth Nicktoons that I've watched. And let's talk about it. So the sneak peek, the Jungle Movie, so it starts off with like almost all the characters almost congratulating Arnold and showing him a video on what he has done throughout the whole show, like how nice he's been to mostly everybody, how he helped almost everyone's problems. And that was honestly really cool. It was very fascinating to see like all the things that Arnold has done throughout the show. I liked how they actually kind of like said some things like how the Pigeon Man is actually alive, didn't commit suicide. So that's a good thing, because that was a very dramatic, sad episode. And it was nice to see the return of Monkey Man, of like a funny type of superhero. And I have to say, in general, this they got a lot of good voice actors. Of course, you know, the voice of Arnold didn't come back because of puberty. Of course, I mean, that's what happened to a lot of boys. And I have to say that the new voice for Arnold and Gerald is actually pretty good. I was a little biased on Little Peanut voicing Gerald, because with his performances on shows like Game Shakers and The Haunted Hathaways, I was very skeptical. But I can see that he can actually do a good voice and a good replacement for Jamie Walker Smith, if I got that name right. So yeah, and the animation is just fantastic. It's honestly, in my opinion, better than the original Hey Arnold film, because in that film, the animation was just, it wasn't that good. Everything looked shiny, and it didn't look cinematic. Because compared to other Nicktoons like SpongeBob, Rugrats, where they had movies, and when they were in the big screen, they were different compared to what they were on the small screen. So to say the animation here is just better. It's nice to see it in like crisp HD. You just see all the backgrounds just beautifully detailed. So yeah, Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie. Can't wait for it in November. And now lastly, let's talk about Rugrats. And this is not something big as like Hey Arnold or Rocko, where they're getting where Rugrats is gonna get a TV special. Oh no. Rugrats is actually going to get comics, yeah. So Nickelodeon announced that they're gonna bring back Rugrats in comics, and they're gonna do it with Kaboom Comics. And Kaboom Comics, I kinda heard them a little bit. The only comics that I kinda know that they did was comics for Uncle Grandpa. So that's all I know. And I have to say, comics are okay. I mean, I only read about 2 Rugrats books, and that's it. So, but in my opinion, if they are going to do an actual revival of Rugrats, I have to say this. Rugrats in general was just... Try not to make it go downhill. Like, don't make it terrible. Make it something good like what you did for the All Grown Up special. That was good. And a quick synopsis for a lot of younger viewers that don't even know what Rugrats is. Rugrats was the SpongeBob of Nickelodeon before we've got SpongeBob. And this was animated by Classic Chupo, which they've done a lot of animated shows. They produced a lot of shows for Nickelodeon outside of Rugrats. They did All Grown Up, Rugrats Preschool Days, As Told by Ginger, All Real Monsters, Rocket Power, The Wild Thornberry. They even did stuff outside of Nickelodeon, like Duckman, the early seasons of The Simpsons, and the Spy vs. Spy segments for Mad TV. So, yeah. And like I said, for the comics, I'm pretty excited to get them in October. So, like what Tommy said, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. So yeah, that's all I got for my thoughts on like what Nickelodeon announced for their upcoming stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm really excited to see Rocko, Arnold, and the Rugrats come back in a new form. Rocko as a TV special, Hey Arnold as a TV movie, and Rugrats as comics. So I'm pretty excited. I am very excited. So if you guys are fans of these like original Nicktoons, go check these out. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Share and subscribe if you're new. And guys, this is the all idea of saying, honestly, let Rocko say it.
The 21st century is a very dangerous century.
Not just cartoons. Arnold, Helga, Phoebe, Gerald, Sid, Grandpa, Stinky, Harold, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Keep the Krabby Patties handy, Squidward, Tito, Twister, Reggie, Rocket, Otto's sister, Ginger, Hoodsy, Carl, Macy, Junior High School Life is Crazy. Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Not just cartoons.
We're Nicktoons.
Not just cartoons.